Cicero, Epistulae Ad Atticum, Episode 25. This letter is from the Tyrrell Collection, Volume 1. You can check the first episode to find all of the bibliographic information. To Atticus at Athens, 1.8. So, Rome, February, AUC, ab urbe condita, from the city's founding, 637. BC 67, aetata Ciceronis, the 39th year of Cicero's life. So here we have the brief summary of the contents. De matra caecilia, de controversia acutiliana, de negotio Tariano, de Luceo Attico etiam nunc irdrato, de pecunia Lucio Cincio curata, de signis quibus maximo opere delectatur mittendis de Tulliola minusculum flagitante. So here the editor, Tyrrell, has given a nice Latin summary of the contents about the mother, Caecilia, about the dispute with Acutilius, concerning the business with Tadius, that is the negotio Tadianus. It also contains the account of Lucius Atticus, who is even now still upset, irdrato, about the money that was acquired for Lucius Cincius, and it deals with the statues with whose sending, with which having been sent quibus mutendis, or with which about to be sent quibus mutendis, he is very greatly, maximo opera, delighted. He's very greatly pleased. In other words, Cicero is very pleased with the statues that are going to be sent. And the final topic in the letter is de Tulliola flagitante, that Tulliola, that is his little Tullia, his daughter, is demanding or asking for a present minusculum. The grammar here is very simple, of course. This summary, it's not even really a sentence, but day, and day, these all take the ablative. Many of them are persons' names, like Caecilia. Here's the noun controversia with the adjectival form of the name of Acutilius. Then negotio, it's negotium, with the same thing, and so on and so forth. Finally, Tulliola flagitante. This is an ablative absolute with minusculum in the neuter, singular, and accusative as the object of that participle, that active participle flagitante. But of course, none of this is Cicero's writing, that's here. So, Cicero Attico sal. Cicero says to his friend Atticus, hello. So here Attico is in the dative, of course, and sal is short for salutem. So Cicero says good health or greetings, salutem, to his friend Atticus. Now here's the body of the letter. There's the salutation. Apud te est ut volumus, mater tua et soror a me quintoque fratra de ligature, cum Acutilio sum locutus, is sibi negat a suo procuratore quidquam scriptum esse, et mirdratur istam controversiam fuisse, quod illa recusardret satis dara amplius abs te non peti. So he says, first of all, at your place, apud te, at your house, with you, it is as we wish. This preposition apud always patterns with the accusative, and it means in the presence of or at the home of. It's also used with persons' names to indicate a citation from literature. So apud Moronem means found in Virgil. That's not what it means here, however. It just means in terms of your concerns, it is est as we wish, ut volumus. Your mother, mater tua, and sister, a me quintoque, by both me and my brother Quintus, they are loved, de ligature. Notice that mater tua, feminine singular nominative, and soror, also feminine singular nominative, these are the subjects of the verb de ligature. What's interesting is that this verb is a singular, of course, third singular present indicative passive, third conjugation verb, diligo, deligere, like so, but it's got a compound subject, mater tua et soror, and yet a singular verb. And that's no problem in Latin. It often happens. Your mother and sister are loved, we would say, by me, a me, and by Quintus, my brother. Notice, first of all, that this a me and this quintoque, this is an ablative of agent. The ablative of agent is used with passive verbs like this one, and with the preposition a or ab. The second thing to note is that, unlike English, it's not rude to put oneself first. We don't say that I and so did something. We always say so and I, because that's considered a courtesy. This is not true in Latin. To put oneself first is standard and does not imply a lack of humility. Next he says, cum Accutilio sum locutus. I spoke with Acutilius. So sum locutus, this is from the deponent verb loquor, third conjugation, loquor loqui, and this is the standard pattern. Locutus sum locutus with preposition and ablative. I have spoken with Acutilius. He, that's the is, this is the pronoun which refers back to Accutilio. He denies, negat, that anything quidquam has been written to him, to himself, from his agent or by his agent. So negat here is introducing ordinatio obliqua, the subject of which is this accusative quidquam. He denies that to him by his agent anything has been written. There's the infinitive. Here's another ablative of agency. And, he goes on, he is surprised, Acutilius is surprised or shocked, that there was any disagreement, istam controversiam fuisse, that there was any dispute. Because, or over the fact that, this is the quote, he, this is Acutilius, he refused to grant more, or to give satisfaction, that more amplius was not sought by you, abste non peti. Notice how all of this is in uppercase. That's because this is technical legal Roman language, and relying upon the work of Tyrrell, the editor of this set of Cicero's letters, I understand this to mean that Acutilius was startled that there was an argument, controversiam fuisse, because he, Acutilius, refused to say that he wouldn't vouch for, he wouldn't guarantee, this is the terminology satis dara, that Atticus would not ask for more when it comes to the business exchange with Acutilius. So that's a little bit complicated. I hope that the grammar is fairly clear. We can see here that peti, this infinitive, depends upon dare, and dara is functioning with recusaret, which of course is a perfect subjunctive. So that's that one, and this is probably the longest LPD episode ever, I'm quite sure. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed that little video lesson, please go ahead and subscribe for us, click the bell, and so forth. Check out the other videos on this page, leave a comment, and please be sure to check out our Patreon page as well.